Bonsoir, our viewers, listeners, and subscribers. I'm your host, Tyler.
And I'm and I'm Morgan.
And today, we bring you the musical Mamma Mia.
Yay! Our first musical.
I was expecting you to do Mamma Mia, like to sing it.
Break it into song. No one wants to hear that yet. We're very excited about this. This was Tyler's first time watching, and he can't believe that it's taken him this long to watch it. Yeah.
I was disappointed with myself.
Yeah.
This is like a 13-year-old movie at this point.
I can't believe that.
That makes me feel a little old.
Yeah. I can't believe it. It's that old. Wow. And the sequel just came out recently too, so that was like a long sequel, prequel, whichever it is. But that was kind of.
But let me say, Morgan, this may have been my first watch, but it wasn't my last.
Oh yeah, we have a back-to-back watch.
Twice, 3 times,
maybe a little.
Sometimes I miss things.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. So before we get started, I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in and make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications on YouTube because sometimes they don't always alert you when new shit comes out. You can find us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Podbean. Leave us comments. Notify us of any recommendations. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Email us.
Yeah, we love getting feedback. So thank you again so much for your support and becoming Distractaholics with us. And let's dive right into Mamma Mia.
Should we start with the summary?
Yes. Okay. And this is, of course, as always, from IMDb, which I don't know what I did in my life before IMDb, but Mamma Mia.
It's kind of like saying, what did you do before Amazon?
Or Google.
Like you can't remember. It's like BA. It's like the year 2011 BA, like before Amazon, before I became a Prime subscriber.
That makes more sense to me than BC and AD, but that's a story for another time. All right. So, Mamma Mia, the story of a bride-to-be trying to find her real father, told using hit songs by the popular 1970s group ABBA.
Morgan, can I interrupt?
Yeah. I
I was really expecting to hate this movie.
Why?
I read that description. I went, oh, geez, here we go.
Do you like ABBA? I don't.
It really wasn't the ABBA part of it. It was the find her father kind of thing. I was like, oh, this is going to be so bad.
No, but then you looked at the cast and you're like, well, hot damn, this is going to be really good. Right?
I looked at the cast and went, okay, Meryl Streep. I mean, Meryl Streep is my idol. Also, Roland Schitt's idol. Just saying.
Yes, it is. I don't know if I'd say idol or sexual fantasy, but
Hey, tomato, tomato.
Oh God.
Who else is in this movie?
Right.
I mean, come on. Besides Meryl Streep. I mean, because it's
It is.
Meryl Streep. So, but who else is in this movie?
Amanda Seyfried plays Sophie.
Okay, all right.
Stellan Skarsgård. I know I'm not pronouncing that right.
Yeah,
Am
you
I?
Yeah, because it's just like the guy from It.
Yeah. Pierce Brosnan. Brosnan. Bronson. I read it too fast. Brosnan is Sam. Colin.
Small obsession with Brosnan because 007.
We'll get to that. Colin Firth is Harry. And Meryl Streep is, of course, Donna. Julie Walters is Auntie Rosie, and Christine Baranski is Tanya. And I would say those are mainly the main characters, right?
Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, you have Sky, who is the fiance, who's Dominic Cooper, but I mean, I would say that's about it.
Okay, it's time for your favorite character.
All right.
Put you on the spot.
And I had to think about it. My favorite character is Sophie.
Okay, all right.
I feel like Amanda Seyfried does such a really good job in this role. I actually really like her a lot. And I don't know, I like Sophie. She's on a journey of self-discovery, and
she's young, naive, and innocent.
Yeah, to an extent. And she wants the best for her mother, and she wants to support her mother in every way that she can, but at the same time, she kind of feels restless. I don't know. I like her character. Who is your favorite?
Also Sophie.
What? That surprises me.
So for a lot of the same reasons, first of all, her little scheme to meet her dad, brilliant. That takes some bravery.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was some naivety.
Yeah.
I don't know the right word to it. That I thought was actually pretty fun. So that was my favorite character as well.
Who's your least favorite character?
What's your guess?
I'm gonna guess Donna.
No.
Really? Okay.
Sky.
What?
I hate Sky so much.
Sky.
Oh no.
I love him.
He's possessive. No. I was not selling that wedding at all. I was with Donna, Team Donna.
Well, it's not that she didn't like Sky, it's that she thought they were young.
Exactly.
So?
He was possessive, and he was trying to make everything all about him.
How?
He said, and I quote,
that he gave it all up for her.
Yes. You made my point for me. I didn't even need to reference my notes. Didn't like him.
That's fine. Whatever. I love him. My least favorite person is Sam.
Why?
He annoys me. Like, first of all, he's engaged and then he has this affair with Donna and then just leaves her out of obligation. Barf. And also, I hate Pierce Brosnan's singing voice. Makes me want to claw my eyes out.
But I disagree with you so much.
I knew you were going to because it's Les Mis all over again. He sings like Russell Crowe. And so I knew you were gonna love him.
Wrong. You are wrong. I think he has a very good singing voice. Thank you very much.
I disagree.
Let's get into this movie.
All right, so starting with the...
Can't believe you like Sky.
I did. I don't know. He loves her, and he was willing to put what he wanted to do on hold to give her what she wanted. And then in the end, they compromise because she realizes that she really didn't want to just settle down on the island.
Let's get into it.
All right. So I feel like the beginning of the movie really pulls you in right away. Like, she starts out on the boat singing the I Have a Dream song. Is that it? I don't know.
I thought that was at the end. Why did I think that was at the end?
It's at the beginning and the end.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like that beginning scene just kind of pulls you right in.
So the first thing I really remember is her putting the envelopes in, and I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Right away, we are introduced to the three gentlemen who could possibly be Sophie's father. We have Bill, Sam, and Harry. Which of the dads is your favorite dad?
Why do I gotta pick?
Because I said so.
Oh, jeez. Boy, they all have their pros and cons, don't they? Come on. From the second I saw Sam, I was like, this is the guy right here. I was like, please let this one be it.
I love Bill. He's so wild. He's carefree. He's an adventurer. He's wild. Can't be tamed.
I'm trying to figure out if he's a wild streak in you or not. I'll find out later.
Nah, I'm boring.
I'm going to find out otherwise.
So I'm assuming Sam is your favorite dad?
Well, I mean, absolutely.
Okay, so we're introduced...
And he's got a fantastic singing voice, too.
We're introduced to these gentlemen. And they get the letters. We kind of, in that instance where they're getting the letters and everything, we kind of see their backgrounds and how they all kind of lead very, very different lives. Right away, we are learning so much about these characters. And a lot of times in movies, I don't feel like you always have that. Like, it takes a while to build on the characters. But in this instance, we automatically kind of perceive how each dad represents a different thing.
A different sort of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Morgan, I have been critical of boats and water in previous podcast episodes. But there was something about this scene where they're sailing to the island and Bill's on his fancy sailboat.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right.
You get it.
All right, I kind of get it.
You get it. I was kind of wondering if you were going to be like, why are people so infatuated with boats, and the whole time I'm thinking, I gotta learn how to sail. I need a boat. I need to do this. I need to move by the ocean.
I think I wrote, sailing seems so hard. Can I just get a regular boat? I think we'll refer to that as a yacht.
Okay. A regular boat, meaning one that's at least $250,000 or $500,000.
Well, if someone were to gift me one,
okay,
like a rich relative,
keep that in mind, subscribers. Subscribe to our Patreon so that can go to our boat fund. Apparently.
Okay, the first song got me, Morgan. It was like the first thing where she meets her
best friends,
bridesmaids.
Yeah,
her best friends and bridesmaids.
I love it.
And they start singing, is it Honey Honey?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, damn it.
And just,
I'm gonna like this movie.
Their reunion, I just think is so sweet. Like, if you've ever been away from someone that you're super close to like that long, and then even when the mom and the aunties get together, like, it's so sweet. And then, like, instantly you don't have that awkwardness where, oh, it's been a long time, we gotta break it back in. Like, you're instantly like pick up right where you left off type thing. I loved it. And then you get to the Honey Honey song, and now whenever I say ... you'll understand what I'm referring to, because I feel like I throw that into real life. It's one of those musical things that you can throw into real life all the time. Yeah. As soon as we get rolling, we're done with that song, I'm thinking, oh my God, I can sing every one of these songs by heart. I can almost quote the entire movie by heart. And we find out that Sophie has sent these letters to find her dad, and her mom does not know. And that her mom was a little wild back in the day.
Right, but okay, so that's okay. That's all forgivable, no big deal. The part that bothered me was that she kept her father's identity from Sophie, that Donna kept her father. I mean, she never even told the father.
Well, she didn't know.
And yeah, but I mean, this took place in the late 90s, this movie did. They could have found out who the father was.
But at that point, why?
For closure. I mean, why send the letters?
Well, Donna didn't know she needed closure because she never talked about it with her.
So it's Donna's fault.
Yeah, I think that's pretty evident. The whole thing is Donna's fault.
Why couldn't you just say, hey, I'm not 100%.
Well, and I think a lot of it was to do with pride. We come to the next song, Money Money. I think that's the next song, and we find out that the hotel is kind of falling apart and that she's not exactly thriving. And I think it had to do with a lot of pride, like that she raised Sophie, this extraordinary young woman, on her own and is still a hardworking person. I think it was more of a pride thing, that she didn't need to know who the father was because she didn't need his help.
Okay, maybe. But still, I mean, sometimes you just want to know.
Yeah. Our candidates to be Sophie's dad arrive at the island, and instantly she doesn't fill them in on what's going on. She hides them in the goat house from her mom because she doesn't want her mom to find out. She hasn't exactly told them the entire story of what's going on. She's just like, oh, I thought it'd be fun to invite you guys. Mom's always talking about the good old days. And then she gets them up in the boathouse or whatever, makes them promise that they won't go find Donna, that they'll stay up there. And then, lo and behold, Donna finds them. Bum, bum, bum.
Yes. Question.
Yes.
How are all these guys, these three guys that rode to the island together, so cool with just being like, I don't even know how to say it. They're like
all strangers, but
they all know why they're there. They said, oh, well, I haven't heard from Donna in forever, and then I got this wedding invite, and they're all going back to the island. Why are they all so cool with each other? Why are they not competitive? Isn't that a typical male ego thing? I mean, it is for Sky.
It isn't for Sky. I think
it is. It's in the song.
But it's a playful thing. I don't know. I don't think you're understanding their relationship at all. You're interpreting it.
How can
you're interpreting
it
wrong? You're wrong.
How are they all just cool with each other?
Because I mean, they don't know at that point. They don't all know that they slept with each other, and they're also like in their 40s and 50s. Like, I think all of them are over Donna except obviously Sam. Barf. So yeah, I don't think they really care about, I mean, Harry's gay. We find that out at the end.
Well, gee, spoiler alert.
And so I think it's just Bill's in love with adventure. I don't think they have feelings for Donna, so I don't feel like they had any need to be competitive.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. And then we burst out into Mamma Mia. I was pretty jacked. I watched this scene a couple times.
I love the Chiquita song where right after Donna spots the gentleman from her past, she breaks down into tears and has a little meltdown, and her BFFs are there to pick her up. And I love that song. I started crying when it played.
I did not. I kept it pretty well together throughout this movie.
I don't believe you, but I don't know what that song is. It's just so sweet, and okay, so I first watched Mamma Mia with my grandma, who I was really close to, and I used to go over to my grandparents' house like every day after college my freshman year, because I was having a really hard time at that point in my life, and going over there was very, I don't know, calming and reassuring, and that way I didn't have to sit at my house by myself when my parents were gone or my sisters weren't there. So I would go over there, and my grandma and I would watch this movie, and that song just always reminds me, like, when I would lay my head on her lap and she would just pet my head and stuff when I was sad. So whenever I hear that song, it makes me really sad but really happy at the same time. So it's just a sweet song. But then I'm sorry. Then we go into they go from the sad
I'm not supposed to have feelings, Morgan.
We go from the sad sentimental moment to her friends hyping her up and reminding her that she is the dancing queen. And you were dancing the whole time this was playing, right?
So I was.
I was thinking the whole time, hey, this is choreo that I could actually learn, because all the moves go with the actual beat of the song.
That's true. Absolutely. Yeah. Can I go back to something?
Yeah, I would love that.
Tanya.
Oh,
she's awesome.
Yeah. So one of my questions that I had for you was, of the aunties, who's your favorite, Rosie or Tanya?
I won't pick.
I know. I couldn't pick either.
Take them both.
Because
I won't pick.
They're both perfect in their own way. Which one do you think you're more like?
All right. Oh, Tanya. I don't know. There's bits and pieces of both that kind of match up.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. So actually, I'm going to throw in a fun fact here. This is probably one of them that you have written down, but I got this from IMDb, and so the story is set on a fictional Greek island of Calicari, and all of the Villa Donna, which is the hotel, the courtyard, rooms, goat house, everything, was actually set in a studio in London, but all of the exterior shots that they did outside of the resort were shot in Greece. At different locations in Greece, yeah.
Yep.
So I thought that was really cool that some of the set was actually on location. So I love the bachelorette party scene though, when they're all dancing and having a good time, and I love that it's all girls, no guys allowed, and then the old guys show up, and then the stag deal raid it.
No. Okay, hold on. Let's first of all, let's step back, because I want to cover that scene.
Okay.
That scene weirds me the heck out.
Why? It's funny.
I will tell you why in just a second. Okay, no, let's just cover it now. So the old guys show up and they tie them up. That is no. That is non-consent.
You're
that is weird.
Not into. All right, everyone, take this into account. Tyler's not into bondage, so if you are, I'm sorry, you're gonna miss out.
I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say to that.
I thought it was fun. They're all dressed in fun colors, and
no, that part was great. It was when they got there. I think my second watch through, I wrote the scene, the bachelorette party where they tie Harry and Bill is fucking weird. Yeah. That's weird. Maybe I haven't been to enough bachelorette parties. I don't know. It's
supposed to be like a girl power thing. Like, I don't know. I think it's all fun. There's no harm and stuff.
They're groping them.
They should have asked for consent first. You're right.
Thank you. Okay. I thought the rest of the scene was fun. I didn't get the guys rate it thing.
I just thought that was fun though. Like that. And then they all start dancing and have a good time. Why aren't musicals a thing in real life?
I just want to dance
and drink and sing, and that'd be my life.
Don't worry, we'll convert that husband to yours.
Good luck.
So here's the scene that first captivated me. That was like, okay, I have to finish this movie. Was the scene where they're on Bill's boat and Sophie joins them and they're all going over the story of like what they remember from Donna, and they're talking about Donna. Mm-hmm. And that song got me so hard. It was like so sentimental, all of them going over what they remembered of that and how that she had kind of touched their lives. Mm-hmm. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, and just kind of what the island meant to them. Like if you've ever had a special place or something that's meant something to you, you can really relate to that. And I enjoy that scene as well. And I think it kind of gives us an insight too as to how Sophie could actually be like each of them. Like that parts of her resemble parts of them. So you really don't know who her dad could be. She could be any of theirs.
I wrote, I'm ready for the plot twist where it's none of them.
That would have been a mean plot twist. The wedding day. Are we at the wedding day? Where are we at?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the wedding day.
All right. So they're getting ready for the wedding. Okay.
Why do people hate weddings?
I don't know. My wedding day was, I didn't like, people always say, oh, this is the best day of my life, best day of my life. I'm like, I don't think I could ever like pick that day. And then my wedding came and I'm like, yep, this is it. This is what they mean. This is what they mean when they say best night of my life, best day of, yeah. So I definitely felt that way about my wedding. I enjoy weddings. I will forever be that lush that gets drunk and then tears up the dance floor. I will be that person at every wedding until I die. And I don't even have to be drunk half the time. I'll just pretend like it because everyone thinks it's more funny that way.
Are you and I the same person?
Possibly.
Meryl Streep and The Winner Takes It All. She did that song when she went to record it. She went to Sweden to record that song, her vocals, and she nailed it in one take.
Damn.
Per IMDb.
And there's so much emotion in that song that she does too. Like she makes her vocals kind of waver so that you can it's laced with emotion.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I don't think I could nail that song in 100 takes. So
I nailed it my first take. The cats were very impressed.
I'm sure they were probably ready to do backup.
I decided after I saw this
that we were gonna start a girl power group.
We can't do. I thought we were gonna do that anyway.
Okay.
I saw these stairs going up to this church, and I went, "That's where I'm getting married."
All right, I'll attend.
So just for all the eligible people.
Do I get to be your best man though? Wait, no, I get to be your your matron of honor.
I don't know. This conversation got away from me.
I just planned your whole wedding for you. They're waiting for Meryl, which I want to know how the hell she ran up those steps because I would have been huffing and puffing and like, all right, I'm going to need some deodorant, maybe some wet wipes, a change of clothes, and then I'm ready to walk down that aisle.
Right?
Yeah, but she gets to the top and she's still...
I might have put that in the notes.
She's still looking pretty fresh, and they walk down the aisle and it's...
She probably looks that way all the time. She probably rolls out of bed looking like that.
Probably. It's Meryl Streep. They walk down the aisle and the dirty laundry starts to air. And the entire small town now knows that Donna may have slept around in the past.
Yeah, a little bit. No big deal.
Know, she was getting over a heartbreak.
I was so happy when Sam, first of all, okay. Did you see the disapproval when it's Harry, right? They find out that he's gay.
They cross
did you see the disapproving look from the
priest and then like the people in the town?
I was like, what is this?
I was like, maybe in Greece they're more conservative? I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know much about the culture.
I was so happy to see the wedding be stopped, Morgan.
I know, but they were going to travel together and they may have just gotten married on the mainland.
That's okay, because then the best part happened. Sam says, let's not let this wedding go to waste. And they get married.
I'm waiting for the best part.
How dare you? How dare you?
I
loved it.
And then
my notes were all over the place.
He does a lot of singing, and I'm just like, oh my God, get him to stop singing. Maybe I'm tone deaf because I really
don't like that last song.
I don't like his voice at all. Maybe I'm really tone deaf.
I love that last. Ooh, man, I really like that song.
Not a fan, but
I can't believe, Morgan, who hurt you? Why can't you just accept the love?
I don't know. Okay, we get to the reception. And like they're doing the toast, everyone's so happy, and it's a beautiful scene. And then I'm gonna tell you the truth here, Tyler. I care more about Bill and Rosie's budding romance and Tanya and the best man's budding romance than I do Donna and Sam's romance.
But there's something that feels so good about
rekindled love.
These star-crossed lovers. Oh, well, they had this. Yes, there's something that is so.
See, you're obsessed with the star-crossed lovers thing, and I'm like, people who are supposed to be together are gonna be together. Like, no, I don't know.
And they were.
I guess I don't.
And they were.
But I'm not a star-crossed lovers type person. Like, I just love that when Rosie starts singing "Take a Chance on Me," and I'm like, oh yeah, get it, girl. And Bill's like kind of scared, but then he's also kind of into it. I love that song. It's so fun. And then Harry and his gentleman are singing and dancing, and suddenly everyone's shirt is off. And then Aphrodite's fountain.
It's Aphrodite's fountain.
It is. It erupts because, which I don't know if you knew, but like the legend of the fountain I think is that it erupts and it flows after people have found true love. So that was the symbolism. Did I say symbolism?
See, I wrote symbolicism.
Symbolala.
It just goes to show that even when torn apart, people who are meant to be together will always be together.
Okay. I'm glad that romantic Tyler is back, because that other guy, between his cynicism and my cynicism, I was getting kind of lost. I was having to be the emotional one, and that was very taxing for me. So I'm glad I can go back to being negative. But no,
heck yeah,
I could really care less about Donna and Sam's romance.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even like into that romance until the end
part.
Yes,
you're like,
finally,
yeah.
It was the romance I didn't even know I wanted.
I also wanted to add as a fun fact that 2 members of ABBA actually cameo in the movie. So that's pretty fun. Yeah.
You know another interesting fun fact?
What? I would love that.
You know that scene in the boat?
Which one? There are lots of scenes in the boat.
What? You want a boat?
Yes.
There's a scene in the boat after the bachelorette party where Bill turns around.
And you see his ass.
And he's bare ass naked in that apron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you read that was not planned?
No.
The director was completely shocked. They weren't expecting it.
Oh my, that is fucking hilarious. That part just it breaks the tent. I don't know. It breaks up a kind of serious moment that they're having. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. That's awesome.
And that's our coverage of Mamma Mia.
Neither of us have seen Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. So that is a potential for a following episode if you guys enjoy this one, which we hope you do. But you have to let us know by liking our videos, commenting, sending us emails, whatever. That way we know if you want us to do Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, because I need to watch it, but I was waiting to see if I need to do a first watch, so that way Tyler and I haven't seen it. We're gonna watch it.
That's true. I think we should maybe do a watch together.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I don't know how to produce that, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Yeah, no problem.
So, Morgan, what's been distracting you this week?
I've been reading The Magicians as requested.
Demanded.
Yeah, I'm really trying to push myself through it. I'm not gonna lie.
The sci-fi show is better.
I hope so, because I really hate the book. I really hate it. Like, it's one of those books where
I told you I couldn't even make it through the books.
I am pushing my way through it just because I feel like I have to finish it. Maybe it'll get better. I'm really not a fan of it right now, though. I've still been working on that damn puzzle. It's been taking me forever. Working on our story, which will be I've been really bad about it this week. That's about it. Went on a long run.
You watch any new TV shows?
I started watching Schitt's Creek and I love it.
Yes. It's so good.
I love it so much. I think we're already on like season 4 and I don't want it to be over. How are there only 6 seasons?
They go quick.
How are there only 6 seasons?
They ended on top. They told the story they needed to tell. I
don't want it to be over.
The last 2 seasons, you'll happy cry a lot.
I think I've already cried a couple times.
Oh yeah, there's some really awesome stuff that happens. And I'm telling you, the character arcs in that show for a couple of those characters, like they go from being, they're completely different at the end, and it's awesome. We'll
have to do like a mini series or like a several episode coverage of it sometime. But yeah, it's definitely something that I really enjoy. What has been distracting you this week? Oh, we both got new running shoes too.
Well, we did. I had to wait longer for mine.
You did.
But they are awesome.
They match your podcast equipment.
Which brings up they do. I love red and black. Mm-hmm. For anybody that doesn't know me very well, red's my favorite. Well, red and black is my favorite. I don't have like a favorite color. It's like, I like both a lot. I wear a lot of black. I also wear a lot of red. But I want to complain and get on a soapbox that there is no color choice in men's shoes. I feel discriminated against.
You should. All right, what else?
Distracted me this week, Morgan.
Yeah.
I did some research on Greece and how I can get to this church.
Okay.
I need to take 3 flights.
How many hours is it?
And I got it all planned out, just missing one main component. It was a 20-hour flight, something like that. I can do it. It's no problem.
Yeah, nap time.
Otherwise distracting me, in my Apple Music, I got the Taylor Swift Fearless album.
Oh, Taylor's version? The re-released one? Okay.
And I like to bring in one of my favorite songs, You Belong With Me, in Taylor's voice now, and I actually way prefer this version.
Really? I haven't listened to it yet. I need to.
Yes.
I need to listen to it.
And just, it's her, you can tell
how much she's matured.
How much her voice has changed, and I like her voice. Yeah, I like it way more now. Yeah,
which is
weird to
Which
say.
is surprising, because you said that you liked her earlier stuff better than her stuff pre-folklore and Evermore.
Yeah, I was a very big Taylor Swift fan when she was like country Taylor Swift, and now she's like goddess Taylor Swift.
Yes, basically. All hail.
That's what's been distracting me. I've been trying to write, Morgan.
Yeah.
I've been struggling to write.
I think it's just been a really bad week for it, because we started out on that first story and I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty fun. I like this. And now I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to look at it. So maybe it's just a bad writing week.
Yes.
We'll chalk it up to that.
It could be.
Listeners, let us know what's been distracting you. Leave us some comments, give us some love. Make sure you share the podcast to help us grow. We really appreciated all of your support so far. And we have been having so much fun doing this, and hope you have been having a great time listening as well. Stay distracted, and thanks for tuning in.
Adios.
Love you. Bye.